Thank you for joining us for a virtual Here Now artwork discussion with the Frye Art Museum. My name is Caroline, and I am the Education Coordinator here at the Frye. I will be facilitating today's digital discussion. While we cannot be together in the galleries, we hope you will still enjoy the opportunity to slow down, look closely, and spend some time with a work from the Frye collection. It's always fun to look at art by yourself, or invite a friend or family member to join you in this discussion. You might also choose to write down your observations or make a drawing in response. If this is the case, please gather your materials now. We will begin each artwork discussion by taking a quiet moment to simply look at the work of art and observe. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. It's about what you notice or experience when looking. After you have taken a moment to observe on your own, I will ask some questions to guide your looking and provide information about the artwork before we end. Remember, you may pause this video at any time to spend more time on one of the slides. Today's theme is hope in times of the unknown. Given the uncertainty in our world right now, how can art be a source of comfort and light? I encourage you to consider this question as we look at a painting from the Frye collection. I am particularly excited that this format allows us to share works from the Frye's collection that we have not previously featured in a Here Now discussion due to size, location, or other reasons. This is the artwork we will be looking at for today's discussion. Please take 1 minute to quietly look at this piece. You might start at the top corner of the canvas, moving across and down. You may move close to the screen to see details, or step back for a new perspective. Thank you for your quiet observation. What did you notice first in this image? Think about what led your eye to that spot. If you are looking with a friend or family member, share your initial observation, or consider writing it down or sketching it out. We will now move into our guided questions. We will take pauses in between each set of questions to give you time to look closely at the artwork and think about your responses. For our first question, do you recognize any shapes or objects within this artwork? Share what you are noticing, write it down, or sketch it out. For the next question, does this artwork look as though the artist was in control? Or are there places where you can see the wild or natural side of the process? The artist is most known for his ceramic work. Do you see anything that reminds you of a sculpture? For our final question, what sort of personality does this artwork have? Does it feel hopeful? What do you see that makes you say that? Thank you for taking the time to share and reflect on your observations. I will now offer some information on this piece. The title of this artwork is Snowflake Drawing Number 5, Double Lotus Pod, and it's from 2018. Snowflake Drawing Number 5 combines graphite, ink, carbon transfer, and watercolor on paper. The work was made by artist Jeffrey Mitchell. Mitchell combines elements that represent himself to create this highly personal artwork. The title recalls the artist's childhood craft projects, where he would fold and cut patterns into a sheet of paper to create intricate, symmetrical snowflake designs. Hidden images of bears, bunnies, and elephants become a form of self-portrait, while flowers and lotus pods are a nod to the artist's decorative style. Jeffrey Mitchell is a Seattle-born artist who lives and works in Olympia, Washington. Mitchell identifies as a folk artist and seeks to break down the elitism often associated with the art world. He works from a philosophy of acceptance to construct his art in vulnerable, deeply human terms. Mitchell is primarily a ceramicist, but also creates works on paper, like the one we're looking at today. This piece is a recent Frye acquisition and was purchased at the 2019 Seattle Art Fair. I would like to leave you today with a conversation topic. If you were to make a self-portrait, what elements would you include to represent yourself? Share with the person you are watching with. Write it down or sketch it out. Thank you for joining us for a Here Now artwork discussion. We can't wait to welcome you back to the Frye again soon.